Oh yeah, exactly. That's what's up. But I can easily say like f someone or even if a company but it's just like the reason I would say like f Jordan is because who knows I might name this video Jordan, I might name this f Jordan, but it's not about f Jordan, it's just about certain stuff, but it might not be so much like it's like done maliciously or even like in that intent at all. It might be something deeper than I can really fathom what's going on in that person's mind. Because people have opinions and people will say stuff about whatever, but so yeah. But for the most part, I hope I can really like stay focused right now with what I was about to say and then actually read the scripture too. So I'm gonna actually read the scripture. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because it says pleasures are meaningless, and all I really want to say in summary is like at least I hear that Nike the company that Jordan is the shoes are Jordans or Nike I believe I don't know too much about Jordan but I'm pretty sure they're Nike so with saying that I hear they have what they call sweatshops and I'm not like too up on certain stuff but sweatshops and you know not so good to the worker so this might get me kind of in a weird place too with the world but at the same time so I don't really like Nike that much although I have some Nike stuff, but really I don't really like Nike that much. I'm not even gonna say F Nike though, but at the same time I don't really like Nike that much because of that. But also it's just like uh, it goes back to. I'll just go back to this one real quick and say this because it kind of applies. And I'll just read maybe 16, but I'll probably just read 18. I'll read 16 through 18. So it's funny, but I said to myself, look, I have increased in wisdom more than anyone who has ruled over, it says Jerusalem, Jerusalem before me. I have experienced much of wisdom and knowledge. Then I applied myself to the understanding of wisdom and also of madness and folly, which I don't know what that is, but they get in the next one. But I learned that this too is chasing after the wind. Get it? Get it. All right. For with much wisdom comes much sorrow. The more knowledge, the more grief. So that's what that's what my father, like is here like is Ecclesiastes. I think he's at 18. But, is Ecclesiastes 18 your favorite scripture? He said to my sister because she's always talking about this health stuff and that's what I was saying. Like I just I realized that I was like, I put carrots in Peakley's even but it's just like the more wisdom. So even just like hearing stuff like talking about boycott and stuff and like I made like even like I started to I was making like a letter to Nike like and I was gonna send it to him but I made it in a class and like it's like a writing class and I was like but it's just like dang like just like nowadays like I understand some stuff it kind of is bad but at the same time it's like at the same time it's kind of overwhelming. It's like like everything's like kind of like bad like there's somebody bad so it's like damn like I really feel like you just need to do you and you might agree you might disagree but this is real talk so it's like dang it really becomes like like somebody has something to say about everything, and it's like always like a contradicting. They might even both make great points, but it's like which one do you want to go with? And I feel like people a lot of times go with which one suits them the best, But yeah, it's just like yeah. And then sometimes stuff might be like even like the masses even think one way like portraying one way, but if you feel like there's certain other ways like like who's Because the masses aren't always right. You know, they're always wrong, but they're not always right, and they're not always right. You know, so yeah. The doctors, the experts, the gurus, the preachers, the leaders, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Just like the mass, I mean, like, they're not always right, you know, and even if they're right, you know, and like so many, it could be 99.9999, I mean, so many cases, but it could be, they say sometimes, it's the rule, not the exception, but, or whatever, the exception, not the rule. But even with that, who's to truly say you're not the, or you're not in, you might be the, exception. So sometimes it is crazy to be the first, but you probably ain't even the first, because it even says in this scripture, nothing's new under the sun. You heard that. So I might read one of you, but I'm gonna read two because it's kind of new to me too. Anyway, but yeah, though it's just like, what's saying you're not the exception? If you are the exception, it's like, how you know that, and will people really tell you you're the exception, or do you just have to show them, or even like believe it yourself, or even just not even believe it, even just realize it yourself at some point, or it just happens to be you are, even if you don't necessarily realize it. So it could be, this is an example, but it could be, honestly, smoking is bad for everybody in the entire fucking world. I'll just say that, in the entire fucking world. But it's healthy for me and me only. And it could just be the case, like you have to really take your time and consider that, it's just like, and that's not what the example I'm really even trying to use, but that's just an example. It's like so many examples, like where there's like, one in a billion, it's like, it's so rare, but it's actually, what it is though. So, yeah, like, and it could be to the point even it's undeniable, but it could still be, super rare, so that's even what I say. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this video off right now. I'll cut this one off and get to the next one. And next one I'm gonna read at least some of Ecclesiastes 2. Hopefully I can do the whole thing in even one video, but it might take a few videos, or it might take two, or it might take one. It might take, I might not even finish it, but we'll see. So we'll get to it, and yeah.